In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hello, everyone. How are you today? We are going to be talking about Aquarius for the month of September. Let me see, Aquarius, September 2025. Let me just write this in. You guys know I'm never prepared. Here we go. If anybody wants a reading with me, let me put this up first. Anybody wants a reading with me, please do so at 213-458-74. What happened here? 74 Aquarius. Aquarius. There you go. Hopefully I spelled it right. I know. Hold on. I know. I did a video on it last night, and we are completing the 999 event tonight. Telling everyone to release. And there you go. And we are completing the 9-9 event tonight. telling everyone what to bring in. Ironically, I released today was, hold on guys. By the way, we are doing our 999 energy to release. We did it yesterday. Today's the 999 to bring in. So I'm coming on at 9, Aquarius, I'm coming on at 9 o'clock. Only to talk about what we are bringing in. Last night, we talked about everything that you want to release, and everyone had something to say, which I was of gratitude. Today, the 999 is an ending, and now we have to look at the beginning. But we get to control the beginning. The beginning is not at our mercy. We can participate and decide what direction we need to go into for a fresh start. The difference here is that it's important to participate. That's the most important thing that's coming across in this 9-9. None of this is an accident. We're not going to leave it to the universe. We're going to work with the universe. The universe didn't just happen. That already happened when God said, let there be light. This new beginning, you're going to mold. What do you want out of a new start? It's a deep thought, but it's a deep thought that's going to be important, Aquarius, or any cross watchers. So come join me tonight at 9 p.m. And we're only going to talk about what you want to bring in. All right? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Aquarius. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Aquarians are your children. They are your loves. They are your beloveds, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name, I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Let me see who's on. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Jenny G. How are you? I'm doing well. So, Aquarians. Let me get the banner up. I like when the banner shows. There you go. What is around you, sweeties? Let me change the color to something else. Oh, that's beautiful. And there you go. That's the black one is the best one. Let's lower the stage. What is around Aquarians for the month of September? Oh, look at this, Aquarian. Talk about releasing. Talk about releasing. You have to say goodbye to something, someone. Ironically, what's crossing is a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. So you have to say goodbye to someone here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. Page of Pentacles normally means that there's a new beginning. Do some of you like to sew? There's something here that might involve fashion or sewing or something to that effect. Also flowers or herbs, something to that effect. Not that you're saying goodbye to. It's like they're just telling me these are some of the things Aquarians are vesting into. Some of you might have to say goodbye because there's an international travel or a travel that's like anywhere between 1,800 miles to 3,000 miles. from where you're at right now. Some of you just have to say goodbye to someone. It's not necessarily a breakup, but the goodbye is permanent. If you think it's not permanent, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and let you believe whatever it is that you want. But this goodbye or this temporary change is bigger than you. So it could be something like, let's say you're going overseas and you're like, I'm only going to be gone 6 months. 6 months never comes. It turns into a forever. Now, some of you are having an affair. Some of you are having an affair. And I know Aquarius, you're probably the first ones to say, we don't have affairs. Everyone has affairs, especially Aquarian men. So don't trick me because I've been doing this way too long. Some of you are having affairs that you need to let go, or the affair is with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. Now, there's two things that I'm getting from this. It's either an affair that you need to let go, or it's an affair that you're going to. Either way, the word affair literally means if there's movement, in your case, it would literally mean an ending and a new beginning. So I never tell people what to do with their love lives. I'm not telling anyone, do not go toward your affair. That doesn't make sense. So you actually could be leaving, let's say, a dedicated relationship and going to someone that you had an affair with. The affair is not the bad thing. We've talked about this before. I'm not the judgment of affairs. Never will be, never can be. All right? What I can tell you is that most of us are mismatched. Most of us are mismatched. Most of us marry for the wrong damn reasons. Most of us stay in a marriage for the wrong damn reasons. And every once in a while, that person comes along where you know this is the one. And if what results in it is an affair, that's a choice, not judging. But remember that affairs turn into lies. And that's why affairs can be so bad. But if this is something that is turning into, I need to be with my true love, I would have to say go for it. I would have to say do what's right. Oh, there's still some sneakiness, some sexual sneakiness. Is this you, Aquarius? Oh, Aquarius is having a thing. All right, guys, don't get mad at me. I might be inside your panties and your bridges, but I don't mean to be. But don't get mad at me. Like I can't help but see some things. Aquarians, I think it's your decision to create happiness. I think if you're in a relationship that could create the affair, I think the person that you're having an affair on, there's no way that person could be the one. Just can't be. So maybe there's a consideration of some other things like, are you happy? And maybe that's what you need to look at. I'm definitely getting some relocation. Definitely. Or you've been thinking about it. You've been trying to process. Well, if I get a job and it's out of state, I'll definitely take it. If I get a job international, or some of you might want to go back home. Some of you are not from the country that you're living in, and you might be thinking it might be easier to go be in my home environment. Do whatever it takes. See, that's familiar energy. Oh, a pregnancy might come out of this. Oh my God. Oh, I'm telling you. The Aquarius, don't get mad at me. This could mean an affair. This is an affair. Um, the high priest, could be like an affair that's very, very secret, but above it means the secret will get out. And you probably have anywhere between 2 to 6 months before this gets out. So I just want to remind everyone, in the internet world, nothing's a secret. Absolutely nothing's a secret. Y'all know this. This is not psychic anymore. And getting sloppy is kind of a thing. Like getting relaxed, getting sloppy is kind of a thing. And just looks like something could come pouring out and the secret is no more. Now, I want to look at why the secret is no more. If there's an affair, I'm looking at this as love. I'm going to give you some initials and see if any of these initials make sense. If something is going to leak, it definitely will leak. I got to put those in. It definitely will leak via this woman. If this is not the one that you're having an affair on, somebody knows. And this woman is going to tell it. She's sitting on her high horse, feeling like people should know about this. And she will communicate uh, this situation with others. So let's give you some initials. First initial I'm getting could be interesting, I. Why do I love the initial I? I pulled that yesterday. Let's get another initial. Look for signs and use your intuition. Why? Fresh ideas, young person. All right. Don't let a child tell it, because that's going to be terrible. And E, expansive, branching out, being social, extensive influence. Also, I got it expansive as a pregnancy, y'all. I get it as a pregnancy. So some of this might have to be told via a child, an embryo, like you might be forced to tell it. All right. Um, Hold on a second. I'm going to have to shuffle these cards a little bit because I left a few out. And so let's get some clarity by shuffling a little bit. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Oh, sorry, sweetie. It's all right. Somebody's trying to call me. All right. So now we shuffled this good. And let's use it to continue on. Are we guys good? There's something about relocating, or relocating from where you're at. Also, relocating, if there's nothing going on right now, relocating can bring on an affair. So this looks like something that hasn't even shown up yet. I'm not having an affair, Tracy. And then you have a job that takes you out, and then something can happen. Somebody's having an affair, Aquarius. The cards don't lie. Somebody is, or thinking about it, or if it's not here, it will show up in 2 to 6 months. All right. But it also feels like familiar energy. So it's like going back home, someone from your home, some childhood friend, someone that's been a friend for years. You would have never thought to have an affair with this friend. But it's all familiar energy, and bingo bango, here we are. This is where we are. But this is the Ace of Wands, which shows up in my mind is sexual energy. So it could be something that's even available right now, but maybe you haven't done anything yet. definitely some conflict going on right now, but victory is for you, and the time is up. So I don't know what conflicts you're having, but they're telling me you're going to have victory over your conflicts, and the conflicts that you're having will end. Time is up. There's definitely going to be some movement. Um, Towards stability. The Ten of Pentacles means to have to be stable. You know, I'm still getting energy from back home. The grandfather is showing me energy from back home, or the grandmother, or maybe somebody has to go home to tend to an elderly parent. And again, I keep getting this affair, and maybe that's how the affair begins, because you're attending to an elderly parent. All right, let's continue. Oh, look at this. Look at these twins showing up. That's interesting. Queen of Pentacles, hands are tied, Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Um, your hands are tied with someone who's a Queen of Pentacles, but in the future, also could be someone that is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, it could be this one's a Capricorn, this one's a Taurus, but when I do the cards, all three have to show up for it to make sense to me. So it's hard to tell you which one you should choose, because this one in the past is someone that's just not working for your spirit anymore. So this one here, I'll do it this way. This might make more sense to you. If they're both earth signs, right? The newest one is the one I'm talking about that would be better for the future. However, it absolutely gives me concern that they both share the same energy. So, if this one is aggravating you based upon the Eight of Swords, which means I have no movement, I feel stifled, I feel stuck, right? This one gives you freedom, freedom of thought, freedom of your spirit. But underneath it all, this one from the future, or the newest member, is identical to this one. She just haven't shown this. And this one did not start out the way you're getting them right now. So, know what you are leaving one for the fire into the fire, even though it doesn't look like it. This person's personality will make you feel stuck and stifled just the same way. All right. There is a water sign woman here that's very, very generous with her money. I don't know, Aquarius, you might like that. Someone that's very generous with their money, you might fall in love because that's what you like. Definitely a pregnancy is on the table, though. Pregnancy is here. Time is up. So this is someone that maybe thought they couldn't get pregnant, but the baby's coming. Remember, change could occur and you don't know it. I get a resounding yes for air sign man, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. A resounding yes for air sign man. Also, this is a man that has learned his lessons in life and is coming humble as pie. I don't know why I'm getting someone's going to propose to you, Aquarius. It could be a proposal, or it could be an ultimatum, because the Emperor's card, Emperor, tells me that it could be an ultimatum, like give me what I want or I'm leaving. And it's coming out of left field, I believe, but I also think this person doesn't want to be taken advantage of. And I don't know necessarily about marriage, but I know the word commitment is big for this person. So I believe they're coming to you with an ultimatum. I don't think you should lose this person. I think you should consider that the ultimatum is true. I think you should consider that because whoever this person is, they have options. They want you, but they have options. And um, Aquarian, you guys, you understand the balance of being fair. Like, if you don't, you might consciously let someone go, but unconsciously, you're doing it because of the nature of who an Aquarian is. But I would have to ask you, if love is on the table, don't deny that moment in time where you do have to make a decision and you have to claim someone. All right. There's a fire sign woman here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Go for it. Also, some sort of offers on the table. I feel like you want to get engaged with this woman. Air sign shows up again. Air sign is a good product here. Where did I get the air sign before? Oh, I got it in the future. I like this air sign. I like the air sign, and I feel like the air sign has changed, so you might want to look at whether or not this air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, is capable of change. If anybody has a choice between an earth sign man and a fire sign man, choose the fire sign man. There's some legal situation between the two. I don't know which one has the legal over their head. This is not about money. Even though Taurus is holding money, it's not about money. It's about whether or not you could deal with the one that has the legal over their head. It's a lot. And now I'm getting be careful of the legal over their head, meaning they know they're going to jail. They will marry you. Now you're as a married woman, but are they marrying you so you could take care of them and have conjugal visits and put things on the books? You're going to hate yourself for marrying someone for that reason. So please do not consider marrying someone because they're in jail. Um, um, you're gonna hate it, hate it. And it looks to me that maybe the jail person is a fire sign person. You're going to hate it because whatever this is going to cost you a lot of money. Either they need someone to pay for the court case. Um, Need you to pay for the lawyer. Please look at Aquarius whether or not you are being used because you're such a practical person. Hold on. Um, all right, let me switch gears a little bit. Some of you are going to be purchasing a house. Go for it. I'm not a fan of purchasing a house in this climate, but I also think the climate is changing and the prices of the homes are going down. I think this is the best time to buy a home. All right. Some of you all are, the cards are starting to get confusing to me. They used to be very consistent between man and man, woman and woman, but as of lately, they've been sharing energy. And I'm wondering if that's because that's what's happening with you all. I think the world has become fluid. And so I think you all are in love with men and in love with women. And so I'm just going to call it out for what it is. There's a woman here, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or somebody that's very emotional, kind, caring. There's a man here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone that is very kind, caring. Choose the man. The woman is in my past, may not really work out to the best of your ability. Choose the man. All right. Up. Fire sign man shows up again. Be very strong. Money's attached. Water sign man shows up, but I do like him. Oh, I do like him. He's coming with established money. You're not that crazy about him, though, especially if it's next to a woman that you also literally fell in love with. I'm not crazy about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn one for you, so buyer beware. Um, Someone around you is being very sneaky, and you will see it after the second eclipse. So watch your money. That's the first thing. And do not let anyone come live with you. Do not let anyone to come live with you. There's a child in a picture here, loving, adoring child. I do adore. Oh, there's another child here. A little confusing, this little child. Maybe a little um I feel like this little girl needs fencing, baseball, fencing. There's a little bit of confusion with her. The boy adorbs. Um, all right, I don't know. All right. Ah, you're dabbling in some magic, Aquarius. Who's the Aquarian that's dabbling into magic? It works for you because I get it as a future card. It works. I'm not saying shout it to the rooftop. I'm saying keep it up. You'll do just fine. Interesting. If somebody's choosing between a fire sign woman, uh, very colorful, very loud, flashy nails, against a air sign woman, right? One of them does drugs. Now, this is the second time I had a scenario between two women and a bad card is in the center. One of them does drugs. Maybe one of them used to do drugs. So now I got to look at you, Aquarian, and say, where are you with your vices? Do you have vices? Because you're attracting women that either used to have it or is currently going through something. Where are your vices? So I want to make sure that you're strong, because if you're coming across women that had a vice, is over it, or are they, or another woman that has an issue and you think you can help them, you're just going to draw yourself right back into the problem that you used to have if you have a vice. All right, pay close attention to detail at work. Very, very important. Work matters. All right. Try not to stress too much, Aquarian. There's going to be changes regardless. I don't think you can stop the changes. The changes are just coming. Go with the flow of the changes, but like I've told everyone, and I've said it in the beginning of this video, that what's most important is to flow with the change, but jump on a boat and steer the change. So if changes are occurring, then you have to be like, no, I'm going to do it this way. If change is going to happen, I want to make sure it's in a way that I like it. Now, change could mean somebody kicking you out the house, right? Which would be beyond your control. I'm getting these letters IYE. I'm just learning how to use them, so take it with a grain of salt. But if something like your living quarters change, that's not the end of the world. Your beginning is to never let that happen again. So invest in new living quarters and take care of yourself. That's how you enact proper change. Not like, oh, and then they kicked me out. And hang on to that story for another year. That's not working for you. It won't work for you. So you have to be like, oh, I see. I see clearly. You might have a reset, right? Some of you, I've already stated, might have to go home to your hometown and reset, but you'll get back on your feet. Nothing's going to be the end of the world. You just kind of like have to look at life a little different. New life. Look how pretty this card is. That's a pretty card. Look at her. Just relax and embracing what new life has to offer. It's okay that there's going to be a new life. It's completely okay. New life. All right, let's read it. I like that card as a final outcome. Birth of new ideas, growth and opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around it. Blossoms burst from trees overnight. Birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckons all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you, new opportunities bring you hope for seeing dreams come true. All is well in your world. You have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine. For this is finally the time for good fortune. Now, remember the era that we're in. We're in the world of releasing. Releasing can be ugly. Because maybe it just has to be ugly. Because maybe you're holding on to a little bit of crumb, hoping something will change. Let people show you that they can't change. Open your eyes and allow yourself a new life. You put in what you want. So join me tonight at 9 p.m. Aquarians. Tell every other sign about it. We're going to ask for the newness because we're going to take the bull by the reins and we're going to work it. Now, could it mean that you could be found out cheating? Yes, absolutely. Could it mean that you could lose your job? Yeah. So many government people lost their job. There could be a new phase of losing. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm saying the ugly comes before. And if change occurs, now's the opportunity for you to say, I've always wanted to be a lawyer. I'm going to go back to school, and that's what I'm going to do. You never know. Just brace the change and own the new life. That was good. Okay. Pat myself on the back. I thought that was pretty good. I think so. Oh, hi, Miss Aquarius. Hi, One Deep. Hi, Stephen. All right, guys, keep me posted. As always, I love you. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.